Hey, welcome back. This is week 2 of our Unwind Upper Body Month, and today we are going straight into the neck, the shoulders, and the upper back where we store everything. Today's theme in our yoga practice is let it go. We are going to use breath and movement to signal to your nervous system that it is safe to release. All you need is a mat, some space, and a block or a thick pillow, and let's get to it. You can choose to be in a seated position, or you can lie on the back of the body, whichever feels comfortable for you, as you just take a short moment here to focus on our body and set our intentions. So wherever you are, lying down or sitting up, close the eyes together with me. I would like you to take this moment to notice where you are holding tension in your body, especially in the upper body. Is it in your jaw, the top of the shoulders, the base of your skull, or even in your arms? Let us set the intention. We are not forcing anything to open today. We are creating space and letting the body decide when it's ready to release. With that, can you bring the focus to your breath? As you inhale through both nostrils and exhale out through both nostrils. Take long, deep breaths. And just observe how that breath feels today. We're going to do the same breathing exercise that we did on week 1 if you've been following this series. If this is the first video or you're not watching it in order, it doesn't matter. Just follow my instructions wherever you are. Together with me, can you take a deep inhale through both nostrils to the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top. Exhale out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale again for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more rounds. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to normal breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Slowly take your time to open up your eyes. We are going to do neck rotations but half a cycle. So just follow my cue. Take a breath here. Inhale. Can you bring the right ear to the right shoulder? Now find that stretch on the left side of the neck. Can you bring the head all the way back? Finding the stretch at the front of the neck. As you exhale, can you bring the chin down the chest? Again, on the right side, inhale. Take your time here as slow as you can. Bring it all the way up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale. Hold it there for a while. Start to notice if you are jammed in any part of these movements. 2 more rounds. Inhale. To the back. Exhale, chin to chest. 1 last round. Inhale. To the back. Exhale. Down. The other side. Let's go. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Bring it to the back. Exhale, chin to chest. Again, inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Bring it to the back. Exhale, chin to chest. You can always go at your own pace, especially when you start to notice an area that's completely stuck. You might want to stay there for just a few more breaths to let those tissues open. One last round here, left ear to left shoulder. Let's end by bringing the head back to center. We're going to do shoulder shrugs. So from here, hands on the knees, slowly bring the shoulders all the way up as high as you can. As you let go, I want you to drop the shoulders down towards the back. This way. Okay, again, inhale. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Lift, 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 lift. Exhale. 3 more. Lift, squeeze, exhale. Through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. It's 1 more. Exhale. Other direction now. Inhale. Squeeze. Exhale. Roll it forward. Inhale. Let it out. 1 more. From here, we're going to do a cat-cow with our spine. I'm just going to turn away from you so you can look at my spine. Hands onto the knees. Inhale, just gently push the chest forward. Tilt your tailbone back towards the back of the mat. Push your chest forward. Maybe open up the shoulders. Maybe look up. Don't have to look up. If your neck doesn't feel comfortable, you can always look straight. Now pull the belly in, round the chest, round your shoulders as well. This is where we come into that cat pose. Again, inhale. Let's push the chest forward. Open up the shoulders. Bring the shoulders back. Exhale. Again, inhale. Maybe this time the neck is able to feel comfortable to lift. Exhale. Maybe bring that chin all the way towards the chest. Last 2, inhale. Always initiate the movement first from the upper back. If it's comfortable, then open the shoulders. If it gets even more comfortable, your neck is the last to go. As you exhale, same thing. Try upper back round, shoulders round. Drop the neck, chin to chest. 1 last round. Push forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Maybe look up. Exhale round. Good, coming back to center. Let's bring our arms into cactus arms this way. So bend the elbows, palms facing towards the front. With the breath, you can inhale. As you exhale, can you slowly bring the arms, the elbows, maybe to touch, maybe it doesn't touch, doesn't matter. But you should start to feel that stretch in the shoulders. Lift the elbows in line with the shoulders as well. Again, inhale again, open up. Exhale, bring it in. This time, the spine doesn't move, only the shoulders. Isolate the movement to the shoulders. If you can't bring the elbows in line with the shoulders, just work towards that. Do not bring it beyond the shoulders, yeah? Because usually once you bring it beyond the shoulders, your spine will start to arch, and we're not arching the spine, we're working on the shoulders. Elbows in line with the shoulders. Exhale, bring them back together. Last one, inhale. Exhale. That was it. Good, slowly release, shake out the arms, shake out the legs. And let's come into our tabletop position. Let's set the hands under the shoulders and knees under the hips. Let's take one cat-cow together in this position. Inhale, can you tilt the tailbone up, sink the belly down, arch the spine, maybe look up towards the ceiling or look towards the front. Exhale, let's pull the belly all the way in. Coming back to neutral spine, but I'm just going to switch directions so that you can see me better in the next pose. Thread the needle. Let's shift the weight towards the left hand and release the right arm. Open up the right arm. As you exhale, can you slide that right arm under the left? Bending the left elbow, can you rest the right side of the heel to the mat? Now, if you don't rest, if you have a block, you can place the block and rest the head on it, okay? And slowly, when you start to find more flexibility in the spine, you're able to go all the way down. All right, 4 more rounds like this. Inhale, press the left hand to the mat. Lift the whole body up, twist. You need to twist as you bring the arm. So twist your torso, not only your arm. Right, exhale, slide it down, bend the left elbow. Reach your arms out. 3 more, inhale. Open. Exhale. Two more, inhale. Open up. Exhale. You start to find a bit more space. The next time you go down, just press your left hand to the mat to help you twist more. Your head will start to turn. Last one. Open, open, open. Reach your hands out. Just stay here, breathe. Good. As you exhale, slide it down. We're going to stay down here. So, rest the right side of the head onto the mat or onto the block. Press the back of the right hand into the mat. Okay, first option is to stay here. You can even untuck the toes if you like to, if you're feeling stable here. Pressing the back of the hand into the mat. Can you see if you can release the left arm up? Turn the thumbs towards the back. Bend the left elbow. Place the left hand just at the back of the body, or if you can, wiggle and find your right thigh to grab. Please go ahead, okay? Now, whichever variation you're taking, I want you to focus now on this left shoulder, which is the top shoulder. Start to slowly open the shoulder up, open the shoulder up, open the shoulder up with every breath. With every exhalation, see if you can open that left shoulder up even more. Just stay here and breathe. Open up the left shoulder. We have last 5. 3. 2. 1. Good. Inhale. Slowly release the top hand. Place it back down. Lift the body up. Open up. As you exhale, bring the right hand down. Under the shoulders, set up again your stance. If you have missed a little bit of the alignment, let's take one cat-cow together. Inhale, let's tilt the tailbone up, drop the belly. Look to the front or look up if your neck feels fine. Exhale, let's round the spine. Pull the belly in, chin to chest. Coming back to neutral spine. Let's do the other side now. Inhale, shift the weight to the right hand. Open up the left arm. Open, open. Remember, you need to twist, not just use the left arm, yeah? As you exhale, slide the left arm under, bend the right elbow. Maybe you reach out first. Maybe you don't go all the way down yet. Don't worry, have 4 more times. Otherwise, use the block. Inhale. Open, twist first. Exhale. Slide in. Remember to bend the right elbow. That will help you to go lower. 3 more. Inhale. Twist. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Hold it there, hold it there, hold it there. Exhale. Slide the left arm under. Either reaching your head for the mat or under block. Place the back of the left hand onto the mat. The more you press that left hand to the mat, the more you find that stability. Tuck the toes if you need a little bit more stability as well. Then raise your right hand up. Turn the thumbs to the opposite direction. Bend the elbow. You can place your hand onto the back of the body, or if you have that flexibility to find your left thigh, just grab that left thigh, and wherever you are, either hand on the back or with grabbing the left thigh, open up this right shoulder as much as you can and keep pressing that left hand into the mat. Stay here, breathe. Take your time here. Just let time help that body to release whatever it wants to release. Trust that your body knows better at times where you feel helpless. Every exhalation, see if you can just twist a little bit more. Now slowly release the top hand. Place it down. Slowly push your hand into the mat. Open up with the left arm. Open up. Good. Then slowly release. Place the left arm down. Alright, let's take one cat cow. Either tucking the toes or flatten the toes. Inhale. Tilt the tailbone out. Drop the belly. Look front or look up. Exhale. Round the spine. Pull the belly in. Chin the chest. Now from here, let's come into neutral spine and come into your puppy pose, yeah? Again, you can choose the option of tucking the toes or flattening the toes. Now stack your hips above the knees. Start to push your tailbone out like we did earlier in the cow pose. And I'm going to walk the hands out into the puppy pose. So first option is to stay forehead down onto the mat. Extend your arms as far as you can go. Don't worry about it being straight or bent. Just make sure you are able to stay here comfortably as you force that chest to reach towards the floor. Okay, for some of us, our chin will touch the floor. Maybe even some of us, our chest will touch the floor. Just gonna adjust my microphone. Stay here, breathe for a couple of breaths. If you are taking the option of the chin and chest to the floor, try as much as you can to straighten the elbows if you want a little bit more stretch. Now just slowly come out halfway. We're going to add a twist to this. So same thing, just check that your hips are still stacked above the knees. Again, have that tilt of that tailbone. And this time walk your hands over towards the right side. And do that puppy pose. Try to keep your hips still square, not sinking to one side if possible. And breathe here. And slowly come back up. Let's go to the other side. So it's like a puppy pose, but with a slight twist. You can do any variation from the forehead to the nose, to the chin, to the chest. Just make sure that your ball torso is moving to one side and try to keep your hips square. And slowly make your way back to center. Have your hands back under your shoulders, and together with me, take one count. Arch your spine, look up or look straight. Exhale, pull the belly in, get one cat pose in. Good, then can you tuck the toes together with me? Press your hands into the mat, pull that lower core in, lift the knees off, and come into your first downward dog. Okay, try not to dump the weight into your wrist, but really push your hands into the mat using those shoulder strength and reach the heels towards the floor. Stay here, breathe, just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now slowly bring both knees down. Alright, now from here, can we extend the right leg out? Ball of the right foot onto the mat. Now can you raise the right leg up? Slowly raise the right leg up as you arch your spine, because your tailbone is going up. Arch the spine, lift the leg as high as you can. Do not open up your hips, so try to level up the hips here. Stay here, breathe. Keep pushing your hands to the mat, keep arching your spine. Good. Can you bend the right knee? Can you pull that right knee to the chest? Or maybe roll your neck, forehead to knee. If this is too much, stay knee to chest. Let's do that 4 more rounds. Inhale, slowly, slowly. Extend, look up. Arch the spine. Feel your middle back working as you do this. Exhale, same thing, round. Pull the lower belly to help you round, either knee to chest or forehead to knee. Good, 3 more rounds. Let's go. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Last 2. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. 1 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Can you now flex the right foot and swing the right foot forward? Okay, if not, just carry your foot forward. Alright, we're going to come into a low lunge. We're not going to come into a very deep low lunge. So your low lunge can look like mine, almost 90-degree lunge. That's perfectly fine. But some of you want to go a little deeper in this variation, please go ahead, okay? I'm going to choose this only because I find it more comfortable for me and more stable. So make sure your feet, your legs are hip distance apart so you can find that stability. Tuck back the toes if you need to. We're going to work on the shoulders. First option you can do is to grab opposite elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades and lean back. Push the chest forward. Okay, a second option you can take, if you want a little bit more, interlace the hands, straighten the elbows, push the chest forward. Stay here, breathe. Hold it there. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades, keep lifting. Okay, again, you can stay at this height and all you'll be doing is this. Just squeeze the shoulder blades. Lean back, lean back. Okay, I'm taking the second option with that sinking of the hips. Good. We'll stay here, breathe. Hold your balance for 5. 4, keep squeezing, keep pushing your chest out. Breathe. 2 and 1. Slowly release your hands. Take your time, place both palms down and swing the right leg back to meet the left. Set up again, that tabletop position. Take one cat-cow again with me. Arch the spine into that cow. Good. As you exhale, round the spine into the cat. Alright, let's do the other leg now. Left leg extends out. Slowly lift the left leg up. Arch the spine as well. Lift, arch. Hold it there, hold it there. Remember not to open the hips. So try to bring the hips in line together. As you exhale, bend the left knee. Knee to chest or rounding the neck, forehead to knee. Again, inhale, extend, arch the spine, look up. Exhale, round. Again, breathe. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Last 2. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Last one. Inhale, extend. Hold it there, hold it there, hold it there. Exhale, round. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. Flex the left foot. Let's bring the left foot forward. Take your time here, okay? Let's feel that balance. So keep that again, that both feet has to be hip distance apart so they can find that stability. Tuck the back toes if you need. Your low lunge can be this variation of 1990, or like me, you can even go deeper. Okay, your choice. I'm gonna stay a little deeper because I like that better. Alright, grab opposite elbows again. Same thing, squeeze the shoulder blades, push the chest forward, stay here. Or interlace the hands, straighten the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades, stay. Keep pushing, keep focusing on lifting that chest. Breathe. Breathe, stay. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades. Last 3, 2, 1. Take your time, slowly release the hands. Place it back down. Good, and then bring the left knee to meet the right. One last cat-cow, let's do it with me. Inhale, arch the spine into cow. Exhale, pull the belly in, round the spine into cat. Coming back to your neutral spine, press your hands to the mat, pull that lower belly in, lift both knees off, downward facing dog. Okay, if your legs are feeling a little stiff, you can pad out your feet by bending alternate knees and straightening the other. Catch your breath here, breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Can you firmly raise both heels? Walk your feet towards the front where your hands are, okay? Until you can no longer walk, bring both heels down towards the mat. If your hands doesn't touch the floor, don't worry about it. You micro bend your knees. Grab opposite elbows. Let's come into dangling. Can you stay here, sway right and left? Just releasing the tension in the neck and the spine by bouncing up and down. If you have that flexibility in the hamstrings already, you can always feel free to straighten both knees. Otherwise, keep them as bent as you need it to be. Swing. We're going to slowly come up to the standing position. So release your hands with the breath. Inhale. Bring both arms all the way up. Can you reach the arms towards the top of the ceiling? Can you lift? I want to see that lifting action, not just the arms up. So you want to lift as high as you can. Reach the shoulders as high as you can, as you did at the start of the class. As you release, bring both palms to the heart center. Alright, chair pose. So feet about hip distance apart. Let's pull that belly in. Let's sit behind. So imagine you have a chair here. Alright, Now, if going to this height is too much for you, you can lift the hips up just a little bit, okay? So your chest slightly higher. Otherwise, if you can, go as low as you can with me. Now, can you bring both arms out? We're gonna do eagle arms. Can you bring the right arm on top of the left? This way, okay? And then you're gonna bend the left elbow, find that right hand with the left hand and bring the elbows. This is what we call eagle pose, okay? So both elbows will switch. So your right elbow will cross the left elbow as you find that eagle arms. Okay, now my elbows are below the shoulders. You want it to be in line with the shoulders. Stay here. Breathe. Bring it in line with the shoulders. Start to find a stretch at the side of the arms, at the rounding of the shoulders. Okay, sitting in this chair is too hard. Go up higher. Stay. We only have last 5. You're with me. 4. We're going to come into a standing forward fold soon. Last 2. And 1. Good. Slowly come all the way up. Good job. And slowly release the hands. Shake it up. Now you know what's going to happen. We're going to do that rep first. Okay, so that you have 2 different ways to enter into the pose. This time, left arm over right. Remember to cross the elbows so they can bend both of the elbows and find out. If you can't find your hand, sometimes it's just so far out of reach, grab anywhere you can grab onto the forearm, okay? And let's go. Let's sit down into that chair. Low as possible. Pull the belly in. Alright, again, elbows has to be in line with the shoulders. So keep it there. Hold it here. Breathe with me. We're almost there. Breathe. I know I told you a standing forward is coming. It's coming very soon after this round. Stay here, breathe. We have last 5. 4. If you can, bring the elbows a little higher. 3. 2. 1. Straight release. Place both arms down. And come into a standing forward fold. Okay, if your back of the legs are still feeling super tight, bend the elbows. Just focus on bringing the thighs to the belly. And maybe grab the back of the ankles as you slowly straighten the knees and bend the knees. Straighten the knees and bend the knees. If you're feeling fine, perfectly staying straight knees, go ahead, enjoy your forward fold here. We have another 3 more breaths. 2. And 1. Good. Last chair pose. Slowly come up. Can you bend both knees, both arms up? Stay with me, stay with me. Okay, sit down lower, sit down lower. Come onto heels off like this. Stay with me. And then bring the heels down. Come down to seated position. Alright, grab your block or your thick pillow. You can also do this with a thick blanket, okay, if you like to. So if you like to grab a blanket, you can press pause and get one. Okay, once you have your block, you can do this at the first level or the second level. I would recommend the third level only because there's not enough stability here, okay? Now, you're gonna lie down onto the block or onto the pillow, okay, such that this part of the shoulder blades, this part, yeah, it's on that block and it's stable. Okay, because what it does is going to start opening up your chest. So I'm going to place it here. Okay, and I'm going to bend both knees this way. I'm going to grab the block so I know that it's not going to fall. And I'm going to place where my shoulder blades are. And I come down, lying down. Now, if you're at the first, this is the second level. If you're at the first level, your head usually touches the floor quite easily. Okay, so this can stay there. For those who are taking this second option, just move a little bit more front. Test it first to see if your neck feels comfortable. Now, if you feel, like for me, I'm quite comfortable as you can see, so I can stay here. But if you start to feel the strain in your neck here, please grab a pillow or a blanket to place it down. Okay, we'll roll the mat so you have a little bit of cushioning there, okay? Now, while we're here, the focus is opening up this chest. I want to go a bit higher. Okay, Now your legs, you can choose to keep it bent. You can also straighten it. Your arms can start being by the side of the body, like that. Just feel this opening. You can also bring the arms out overhead. Wider first. As you start to get a little bit more open in the chest, you can slowly bring the hands closer to each other, okay? So adjust according to what your body needs. I am quite open in my chest, so I like to grab opposite elbows. It feels so good here for me. So choose the option that works for you. We're gonna stay here for a little bit. This is one of my favorite gentle heart openers. You know, we are often put in a rounded position in our backs, especially if our jobs require us to be desk bound. So this chest opener is so important to incorporate in any of the upper body series or classes that I teach. And we usually stay here for quite a bit of time. Because these tissues, they take a while to release. Don't worry how long we're going to stay here. I will let you know beforehand when it's time to come up. But right now, can we just take our time here to focus on our breath? It won't be really long. Probably another 6 more breaths here. Now, taking your time, slowly release whatever arm positions you have, bring it back to the front. Take your time, slowly prop your body up. Remember, don't use your head to lift up, but use that chest to come up and lift up. Good, coming into any comfortable seated position. Let's do some last part with our neck. This time, can we bring the right ear to the right shoulder? Let's bring the left shoulder down and find that stretch on the left side of the neck. You can also release that left hand down. The more you reach the left hand down towards the mat, the more you bring the right ear to the right shoulder, the more you can find that stretch on the left side of the neck. Can we change side? Left ear to left shoulder, right side of the neck, you're stretching. Keep pushing the right shoulder down. Keep bringing that left ear to the left shoulder. Keep stretching. The tissues here get easily tight as we hold a lot of tension here. Now bring it back the head to center. Can you interlace the hands and bring the hands behind the head? And then this time, can you bring the chin to chest? Now I want you to take the hands at the top of your head. Just gently press, give gentle pressure to the back of the head. And start to notice that stretch at the back of the neck. You don't have to press super hard, but it's more like a firm and gentle stretch. Now, can you release your left hand down? Can you bring your chin towards that right shoulder with the right hand behind? Can you do the same? Gently firm press down. You don't need to press so hard, just firm press down. And see if you can find a stretch on the other side of the left side of the neck. Can you reach the left hand down towards the mat? Now, still the same side, can you turn the chin up? Turn the chin up towards the ceiling. Take the hand to the right side of the head. Bring the chin up, bring the chin up, bring the chin up even higher. This time, bring the hand towards the left side of the head. Pull it up. You can feel a different area of stretch. Stay here. Last 2 more breaths. And slowly bring the chin back down. Interlace the hands again. Just one press here. Stretch out the back of the neck. Now let's do the other side. Release the right hand down. Bring the chin towards the left shoulder. Hand behind the head. Gently press. Reach the hands down towards the mat. Find that stretch. Last 3 breaths. Now again, shift your chin up towards the ceiling. So your hand now goes to the right side of the head. Shift, shift, shift. Now pull the head towards the floor. You can find a different stretch in your neck muscles. Stay here, bring the chin up higher. One more breath here. Good. Slowly release. Bring the head back down to center. Now slowly release the legs, shake it out. Okay, we're gonna lie on the back. Let's grab the block maybe if you need it. You're gonna come into our supine twist. So bring both knees together. Hug your knees to the chest. Alright, let's bring it towards the right. Bring it back to center. Slowly bring it towards the left. You can always use your hands to support or to assist. Back to center. To the right. Turn your hip to the left. Back to center. To the left. Turn your hip towards the right. Back to center. One last round, right? Back to center. Left. Back to center. Alright, let's go for a one leg supine twist. If you have the block of the pillow, you can grab it with you just in case you may need it. Alright, let's start with the right leg. Let's bend the right knee. And let's bring the right knee. So once you bring the right knee towards the chest, you want to bring it over. But first of all, can you try to place the ball of the right foot onto the mat and scoot your left butt towards the right. Scoop it. Okay, so you know that your left hip is in line with the left leg. Okay, most times the left hip and the left leg are in a diagonal position. Alright, bringing your right leg across. Now, if your right knee doesn't touch the floor, you can place a block or the pillow under this like me. And can you just turn your head towards the right? You can extend your arms out towards the right, or just keep your arms in cactus arms. Bring the right shoulder down towards the floor. Okay, now if you do not need the block, just scoot the block away and bring the knee down towards the mat. Now it's not so important whether your knee touches the mat or whether the shoulder touches the floor, but you want to at least get one of them onto the floor. And I'll suggest that you work the shoulders first, since we are now focusing on the upper body. Keep that shoulder there and slowly with the lift the left hand, slowly bring the right knee down towards the floor. You should feel that very nice stretch at the right side of the body. Turn your head towards the right. Stay here, just breathe. Now let's change side, slowly coming back to center. This time we're going to extend the right leg. Okay, we are going to bend the left knee. Again, if you're going to bring it over, make sure you're scooting the right hip in, okay, such that it's in line with the right leg. You're going to bring the left knee across. You're going to bring the right shoulder down to the mat. Your arms can be straight as you turn your head towards the left or bent. Again, it's not important if your knee touches the floor. What is most important is keep that left shoulder down onto the mat, almost glued down onto the mat, and press, using your right hand, press that left knee down. Get that twist in that left side of the body. And breathe. We have another 4 more breaths. And slowly coming back to center. Let's get into your final pose, Shavasana. Have your feet about mat width distance or wider, any comfortable distance apart. Bring the arms by the side of the body, palms facing up. Can you close the eyes here? And take this moment to reconnect with your breath. And let's just do a short body scan here. Let's start from the crown of the head. Are you relaxing the crown of the head? Can you release the tension in between your eyebrows? Release the tension in the jaw, in the neck, the top of your shoulders, your arms, your torso, your hips, your thighs. Let's relax the calves, the ankles, the feet, the fingers, your toes are completely relaxed. Feel your tension melt away. The neck and the shoulders holds things that we are not able to put down. Things like stress, responsibility, and the weight of looking out for others. Today, let's put it down for a while. Leave whatever you don't need on this mat. Leave it here on this mat. Now start to slowly wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and start to bring both feet to touch. Can you bring both arms over the head, interlace the fingers, flip the palms away from you. Together with me, take one deep inhale through the nose and give your body a nice good stretch. As you exhale, completely release everything. Take your time, slowly bend one knee at a time and turn to any one side. Lie down on the arms for a little bit. Just a couple of breaths here. Press the front hand into the mat and come back up into a seated position. Just come into any comfortable seated position that allows you to sit up straight and tall. And then bring the palms together. Bring them to the heart center, gently bowing the heads. Take this time to thank yourselves for taking the time to come onto your mat today to help to release that tension that you've been holding on for a long time or for the last week that needs to be released. Slowly open the eyes. Namaste, everyone. I hope you enjoy this practice. If you do, please give me a like and also subscribe to my channel, and also drop me a comment if you have noticed that you have held tension in any other part of the body besides the upper body. And I'll see you the next time. Goodbye.